What's going on, guys? Young Lee Jr. So we all know about the Nashville shooting took place in the morning. Unfortunately, we have 6 casualties. You had 3 children, over 9 years of age, and then you have 3 adults. And the perpetrator, one who caused this, was Andrea Hill. I'm sorry. So Audrey Hill. I mean, apparently, she graduated from some art school, and I don't know if she really attended the school before. She probably did, but 28 years old, and just decided. I watched some videos on it on TikTok. It was super graphic, but they allowed it, and she literally she pulled up, in the parking lot, and just had an AR-15 with body armor. I believe she had like a red cap on. You can watch it as well. Watch the video. It's a little disturbing, but she blasted the door, blast the windows in. She just went in through the front door, and she just moved in, trying to find out who she can kill. And the bravery of, the police and Metro Police, they responded quickly, and I believe this happened around like 10:15. But she was found in one of the roof, and ended up shooting her. Well, it's on the top floor, so the police officers, tactically went in and neutralized the threat. And just killing these children, man, reminds me of the Uvalde shooting. I mean, all these shootings, man, in America, right? We have the most mass shootings in the world when it comes to, especially in schools and private facilities. I mean, so far in this month, we had 38 mass shootings. 38 mass shootings. And so last year we have over like 690 something shootings. It was crazy, man. It's ridiculous. It really is. And this year so far we have 131 mass shootings, man. And I know they've been doing like extensive background checks, but that's not enough at the end of the day. Criminals gonna find ways to break the law. That's why they identify them as criminals. I mean, if they really want to do something, you can easily get a gun here and obtain a weapon in America, same way as getting alcohol, drinking under their age. I mean, it's so many loopholes and leeways that people can do if they want to self-harm, or they want to harm others. They can. And then too, it could be someone who have a perfect record. They like, hey, they have no criminal history, they never been in court before, they never got in trouble, did all the right things in society, and they purchased a gun, and they just one day decided to go ballistic and started just killing random people. And so it's really like it's gonna be a never-ending discussion here. Seriously, it really isn't. I mean, at the end of the day, man, I mean, you have schools that they have metal detectors. But I remember when I was in school, I was fortunately, luckily, in early 2000s, and we didn't have metal detectors, so it didn't get that bad. I mean, yeah, we had a little bit of violence and people getting jumped or fighting, a little bit of fights, but it ain't got to the extent where people was afraid to go into this learning institution and educate themselves, and teachers going there to work. People was afraid of their lives every single day. No, it never happened like that. I mean, we had protocols, fire drills. Something happens, it was an active shooter, but for the most part, we just went to school, finished our years there, and graduated. Had pep rallies, had meetings, conference meetings. Things went really well. So I guess now this is a day and age. We only had like one police liaison, and I came from like a big high school, so I mean, I don't know, man. It's just a different day and age. I won't even be mad, and I actually condone like people just to homeschool their children. I was thinking about that, talk to my wife. When we have children, homeschool them. I mean, yeah, buy some history books, educate them on philosophy, religion, and also too, I don't like them. Some of these kids, man, they learning about CRT, like critical race theory, things of that nature, or they just learning about just this agenda, man. Sometimes you got some of these cross dressers coming in and reading children books to your kids so they can slowly introduce the gay agenda. Like it's a lot of that stuff going on, man. And you're exposing your children, because they have young minds. They're gonna be like, okay, this is normal. It doesn't make it even better. All this stuff is pushed down their throats. It's inappropriate things in video games, and entertainment industries, and movies, all this kind of stuff, man. So you have to be really vigilant, man, and you have to be active in your children's lives. You have to, as far as like their education, man, and just shaping their mind, because at the end of the day, man, yes, they grow older because they have all this subliminal messagings in their mind, man. It's gonna be hurtful. At the end of the day, it's gonna stunt their growth spiritually. But with this, man, I'm just glad that the police officers was successfully to go ahead and eliminate her, neutralize the threat, kill her. And you can watch that on TikTok. I mean, if you just type it in the search bar And I'm surprised they didn't take it down. But I was like, man, I looked at every single detail on it. It's super unfortunate, man, when children is involved and just people in general. The shootings here, President Biden, he made a press conference and he was stating about, hey, we got to come up with a law to ban all assault rifles. But at the same time, man, in America, this is our Second Amendment. We got a right to bear arms. We're going to protect ourselves. We have to protect ourselves. I mean, people are going crazy. Even with the 2020, with the George Floyd situation was happening. It's been like a 65% increase since 2019 in gun sales, right? The reason is because people are starting to be more afraid now. You got these vigilantes out here. I mean, people need to have some home defense, because I'll be damned if somebody breaks into my home and everything, and I don't have no type of firearm to protect myself. I'm like, we're going down fighting, so, this is a crazy world we live in. And it's just going to be a long discussion here. People, I understand the passion that we have people out here, they're protesting. And especially after this incident that happened, they was like, oh, we're going to ban these guns. We need to come together, like, F these guns. We don't need this anymore. Guns are killing our children. But at the end of the day, say they get rid of all of our guns, and then you still got this criminal who wants to start breaking in. Like, oh, okay, well, we don't, I don't have to really worry about too many people trying to kill me like that, because people are going to be an easy target. They have nothing to defend themselves, and they got a gun already ready to shoot and kill you. Like, we got to have ourselves a fighting chance. We'll be defenseless without our weapons. It's just got these irresponsible people. It's wrong people that just want to go ahead and just do harm. You can kill people with anything, but understand, like, with guns, is that, it's like more immediate. But I don't know what the solution is. I want to know what your guys' thoughts on this. What do you think would be a solution to eliminate all these, mass shootings here in America, man? This is a woman here. She identified herself as a man, so I guess you want to say a transgender, perhaps, but it's sad, man. So rest in peace to the victims, and condolences, man, and the family as well. In this evil world here, it's super ridiculous, man. Just can't believe it. Can't believe it. I don't know, man, if you want to have children in this world. Like, God, man, it's just terrible. So, until I get any more information, you know how it is. I'll talk about this, but I'll talk more about it. But why is this fresh? I just want to, just give my thoughts on it, and my condolences and my prayers to the families and the victims here. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I'm out. Let's get end gun violence. Deuces.